Hello beauties, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Yanni, and unfortunately I forgot to film an intro for this particular video. But we were having watermelon day at my job, and I decided to do something festive on my eyes to represent watermelon day. So if you're interested in seeing what I created or how I got this makeup look, then go ahead and grab a snack, grab a bottle of water because you know we're trying to get healthy, and keep on watching. Jumping right in, I'm going in with my Essence Camouflage Healthy Glow Concealer, using that as my eyeshadow base. I already have my brows on, as you can see, and I am using this concealer to carve out my brows, being that I'm going to be recreating this cool watermelon eye look that I saw on Pinterest. I figured let me use a really light concealer so that I can really have all those bright colors shine through on my eyes. So I took an e.l.f. concealer brush and I am buffing all of that concealer in and just making sure that it's nice and blended so that we can start the eyeshadow application process. I'm jumping into the ColourPop Just My Luck palette. I'm just going to point, I'm using this color right here, and that's going to be in my crease. I'm using a Real Techniques fluffy brush, and I'm really putting that in my crease. I want it to be nice and green and very pigmented. I decided to go in because I wanted it to be really cat-eye effect. I went in with the e.l.f. eye shadow strips, and I cut one into two pieces. I learned that from Juicy Jazz just to kind of save on them. So that's what you see me doing here. So now you see me going right back into that same color, deepening the crease, and I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing on the other eye. Into my ColourPop Build Your Own palette. This is a palette that I built on my own. So I'm taking the two yellow colors. One is like a bright yellow, one is like a muted yellow, and I'm mixing them. And I'm going to go ahead and use that to diffuse the green on the very top. I want it to be nice and smooth, and I don't want it to have such a harsh line, so I'm basically just using that to blend that out a bit. Next, I'm going to go ahead and go in with the same concealer, and I'm using a flat brush, and I'm going to cut my crease. And with this, I go as slow as possible because Lord knows I'm not the best at cutting my crease. It never comes out like super duper perfect. So I was here for just like forever, I felt. I'm just patting and patting and patting and just slowly making sure that I get every little edge and just making sure that it is as crisp as I can possibly get it. Now I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing to the other eye. As you can see, this is such a rough process, but I love a cut crease. It's just super hard to get it so precise. I could have probably used a smaller brush, but this brush was just so much quicker. Next, jumping into another ColourPop eyeshadow palette. This is the Main Squeeze palette. ColourPop is where it's at. It just has so many beautiful colors. I'm going to take that color right there, and on a flat Real Techniques brush, I'm going to start to create the watermelon effect. I am patting on that really pretty rich red color, not taking it all the way up to where I cut the crease because I wanted to leave a tiny bit of the concealer out because I'm going to be going over it with something else in a few minutes. But definitely patting it in, and I'm going to do that to both of my eyes. Next, going in with the ColourPop BFF liquid eyeliner in Graceland, and I am being as precise as I possibly can to go ahead and go over where I put the concealer because I want it to have that effect of how a watermelon goes from really bright red to the little white to the green. So this is what you see me doing here. I'm just going lightly and doing really small strokes because for some reason I felt like this liquid liner wasn't as pigmented as I wanted it to, so I did have to go over both eyes like 2 or 3 times, but it was worth it. Next, I'm going to go ahead and go in with the Ico liquid liner. You guys know this is like my favorite liquid liner as of right now, and I'm going to create a wing, and this is going to give that dramatic effect to the eye and really bring, I feel, the look together. Okay, like a billion years later, I'm going to go ahead and do a wing on the other eye as well. Wing liner always takes me forever. But now I'm going to go ahead and go in with that same eyeliner and create the dots that's going to make like the watermelon seeds. And I just kind of put them sporadically everywhere. I mean, I didn't really have a pattern, just kind of went off of whatever. Next, I'm going to wipe off all of the fallout that I had, clean up the concealer under the eyes, just kind of make that all nice and clean. Now going in with my Kokie gel liner, I'm going to go ahead and tight line and put some on my waterline so that I can really make that eye look pop. Now I'm going to go in with my curler, curl my eyelashes, make sure they're nice and curled up to the gods. And then I'm going to use my BFF mascara from ColourPop, and I'm going to go ahead and get out of focus again and put on that mascara so that when I put on my false lashes, they will mesh very well. I'm taking the Kiss Lash Couture Naked Drama Chiffon lashes, and as you can see, I already went ahead and did my makeup all off camera. I really wanted this to be focused on the eyes because you guys already know my routine with my face, so I did all of my other makeup off camera. So just so you guys know. Now jumping back into that main squeeze palette, I'm going to go ahead and go in and do my lower lash line. I'm just using that beautiful bright red color on my lower lashes. Now going back into my Create Your Own palette from ColourPop, I'm going to take that blush color and I just wanted to touch up my blush and put a little bit more and just make sure it's nice and rosy. Then I'm going to go ahead and go into that highlight and going to highlight all the high points of my face. Sorry that I'm a little bit out of focus. I don't know what was going on there, but I highlighted my cheekbones, highlighted my cupid's bow, my brows. Then I used it as an inner corner highlight and a brow bone highlight. So we kind of took it there. Then I'm going to go ahead and go in with my setting spray. It's the e.l.f. Dewy Mist. I love this spray. It smells like coconuts. It's like my favorite. So went ahead and fanned that out. Just make sure that everything is nice and dry and it's going to set well. Then I'm going to go ahead and go in with my brow gel because after putting my foundation, I decided that I want to put my brow gel on after because putting my foundation makes my brows disappear a little bit. So I'm using the Gimme Brow in number 3. Next, going in with my lip liner. This is also by ColourPop. And then I'm using the Luxe lipstick, and that is my bright red lip. As you can see, I love that lip so much. And yeah, this is the final look. If you guys enjoyed watching me do this makeup video, I hope you enjoyed and got inspired to do fun, colorful eye looks on your eyes. And please subscribe as always, hit the notification bell, and always leave comments, like, share, and suggestions. Thank you so much for watching. I will see all you beauties in my next video. Bye.